In the book of Nehemiah, chapter 1, we read that Nehemiah receives a report that the walls of Jerusalem had been laid to waste for such a long time. This report was received by Nehemiah on the month of Kislev in the Jewish calendar. If we jump next to the chapter 2, we see that he starts to approach the king Artaxerxes in the month of Nisan of the same year. Now, I want us all to take a look at that. The span of the months from Kislev to Nisan, if we would look at it, it is a span of 4 months. Do you know what Nehemiah did for 4 months? Nehemiah prayed for 4 months. 4 months he prayed before he approached the king to make a request that if he could go home back to Jerusalem and rebuild the walls. Imagine, 4 months he spent time praying. And the king allowed him to go back and also gave him supplies and resources to rebuild the walls. Now, the great thing is that we will see that Nehemiah was able to rebuild the walls in 52 days. 52 days of continuous work and rebuilding while fending off enemies. They did that in 52 days. You see, Nehemiah spent more time praying for 4 months than he actually did to accomplish the mission that he was praying for. 52 days. What does that say to us? It tells us that, brothers and sisters in the Lord, prayer is very important. The time we spend in prayer is the time where we grow more and more closer to God. And sometimes when the answers come, it's not the thing that we would expect, but actually it is better than what we are thinking of. So, as in the New Testament, Paul encourages us all, and I would like to encourage every one of you watching this to never stop praying. Pray without ceasing. Continue to pray. And if you're praying for something, if you're asking God for something, kneel down, pray. If you have the opportunity, fast. Spend time praying and fasting, and give your heart to the Lord. And for sure, He will answer your prayers more than you could ever imagine.